We're trying to get to Mars.
Welcome to the Atomi. This briefing will give you a basic understanding needed to ensure the safety and success of our mission to research the anomaly on Mars. Above all else, it is your job to keep the ship and the crew functional and well. We don't know what to expect from Tharsis, so we have to be at our best once we make planetfall.
Couldn't you need to invest in some better communication technology.
Regular maintenance keeps our ship in good working order. Performing maintenance tasks is done by using a crew member's dice to combat any problems that arise. A crew member's remaining dice are shown here. The Pia Musgrave only has one die. It's unclear if she can fix either event on her own. J. Cross will have to move Cross to flight control, since that event can cause damage to the Atomi. Click on Cross's portrait, then click on flight control to choose the module. Finally, click deploy to move Cross into the module.
Okay, you're not gonna
The
let me look at
Atomi's
other
hull
things.
integrity and impending damage caused by events are visible on your HUD in the upper left. Don't let this run out, or we're all dead.
Trying to read how this is supposed. I mean, it'll probably be more obvious on other things, but I guess this is counting this way instead of this way, which feels weird, but okay.
In the middle HUD, you'll notice how much work has to be done to repair an event. Work is done by placing dice into the repair slot. Roll the dice now and drag them to the event to fix the problem. Good. Now click on Finish Deployment to end J. Cross's turn. Since Musgrave is low on dice, let's use the life support module to get her some more. Click on Musgrave's portrait, then click on life support to choose the module, and click deploy. Each module has an ability that can help the ship or the crew. Using module abilities is handled similarly to fixing problems on the ship. Roll now and place a die in the module ability slot to replenish some of Musgrave's dice. Each module ability requires a die of a specific value be used. Note the iconography to see which dice are valid. Each module will help the crew in a different way. Learn how to use module abilities to increase our mission's chance of success. Now click on Finish Deployment. Now that everyone has finished with their tasks, the remaining active events will play out. If J. Cross hadn't fixed the event in flight control, it would have caused damage to the ship's hull at this time. There are several types of events, including those that cause harm to the crew, reduce the crew's dice, deplete resources, damage the Atomi, or cause module systems to fail.
Yup.
Learning which events to let carry over from turn to turn will greatly increase your likelihood of success.
Yup.
Managing the crew's wellness is one of the most important aspects of the mission. Keep the crew's health up and stress down. Low stress will keep our choices during this phase reasonable, while good health will keep our crew alive. If a crew member's stress becomes too high, they may slip into space madness and start making choices that harm themselves, the ship, or the rest of the crew.
Good old space madness.
Decide what you want to do and leave the phase when you're ready. Provisions on the Atomi are rationed for the long journey, so only eat what you need to. Giving food to a crew member will replenish some of their dice. Drag and drop food and then click Finish.
What if I don't want? They need food even when they're full, so wait, oh no.
When
No,
a
no.
turn begins, it's best to take in the entirety of the situation before rushing to action.
Yeah.
Seeing everything from a bird's eye view
Who do you think
will
you're
allow
talking
you
to?
develop a solid strategy. In this situation, Cross should be able to take care of the system failure in the pantry. But first, let's have Musgrave fix the new event in life support so Cross can pass through to the pantry unscathed. Passing through active events causes the crew to take damage.
Okay. Hey, Miller Learn. Space madness. Obviously cream. I mean, some of them. I mean, just the one about, like, over-analyzing things.
Since Musgrave is already in life support, and since leaving will cause her to take damage, let's fix this event and make a risk-free path to the pantry for Cross. Deploy
Oh, you have to
Musgrave and
drag,
fix the
right.
event now.
You have to drag, not just click. Okay. No. No, it clicked on her and it beeped at me. You didn't let me do it before. Alright. And then assumedly that's worth doing when we're already here. I don't know, maybe you can
We
move
can
around
now
later,
fix
but
the system failure in the pantry to get food distribution up and running again. Move Cross there now and take care of it.
pressure fluctuations been detected in the pantry. Can lead to leukemia, apparently.
Each crew member also has their own specialty, and their abilities can be used to help the crew fulfill the mission. Place qualifying values in the character ability slot to use these abilities. Now click on Finish Deployment.
Hey, Mr. Insanity. I thought that said Metroid Proximity Alert.
We have prepared for any disaster. For every disaster.
Alright, so now we're actually starting a game, I guess? Micrometeoroids have destroyed the pantry and crippled the Ectomy. Cross has been ejected into space. Well, no, it's a continuation of the tutorial, but now we've got more people. Okay. And Musgrave suffered a fatal energy. Your new goal is to survive. I mean, you heard the cutscene. You didn't see it, but there wasn't that much to see, to be honest. So I wasn't too concerned about it being seen again. Okay, so it tells us to look at things before doing things, but we can't do that nearly as much as we would like, huh? We'll figure out what this does by doing it, I suppose. Like, so if that happens, we get -1 food and plant blight, I guess. And there's a purple 4. And a 12. You're already here, so I guess... Even though you're... What's everyone's special? +1 hull. +1 reroll. +1 health to crew in module.
Keep an eye on your assists, which block the effects of hazards. Stasis hazards prevent dice with matching values from being re-rolled. Void hazards remove dice from play. Injury hazards cause health damage. Assists automatically replenish at the rate of 1 assist per round.
So you get 1 free assist, you can have up to 3. These eat my dice permanently, but you know, you get them back by eating food and whatnot. And you could also change your mind. Okay, so you can change your mind too. Good to know. So that means I could like do this, but then still go back. Stasis did what to our dies again? They like suddenly said like 3 new concepts in like one one paragraph of text. Hey, dumbass. So this is a stress reduction room. They can't be re-rolled. Okay. You're still there. Okay. And they've got... I guess that's health, and the left is maybe their sanity or something? We only start with 3 hull at this point. Okay. Well, ship info over here. Ah, okay, there we go. That's the thing. Harvest food, regain dice, hull repair, health recovery, and get an extra assist. Okay. So assumedly, you know, these 2 here, these 2 here. Well, no, I mean, like, that's if we need them to deal with the problems, right? They can do other stuff than deal with problems, which is a good idea as well. And it felt weird that in the little tutorial bit it said, like, to regain dice to go to life support, but she only had 1 die, and it says it requires 2 equal die to regain dice to actually activate it, so that felt weird. But I guess we'll figure it out. Kind of just let some stuff happen and see where it goes, huh? No movement damage. Not entirely sure what that does. Oh, okay. So you can activate it multiple times, but it has to be the same die repeatedly. Okay. Fair enough. So both of you guys go here, yeah? So it still shows them as 1 die. If we click roll, do we get 2 dice then? Or do we have to, like, activate the captain's ability here? Oh, you have to activate it, okay. But can I go back and forth? I guess we'll find out. I don't know. It's that awkward balance between trying to do it exactly how I want to at first. Well, like, I don't see any way to switch over to the captain. Like, I want to move them there, then use the captain, then switch back to this. But I guess you can't do it that way. Which, would mean the captain is only good if they're moving to where someone else is rather than vice versa? Seems weird. Unless you can activate their ability first and then move them in. There is a module help button there. Okay. So it effectively only helps for the next turn. unless you do it in the order that's convenient, which we can't do here. Okay.
If you roll a die that you like, but aren't sure where you want to use it, place it in the dice hold area while you re-roll your other dice.
Gotcha. So that implies we have to do everything before we have to finish re-rolling before we assign dice? Maybe. I mean, we're only looking for like a 5 for this anyway, I suppose. So it doesn't really matter here.
In addition to crew and module abilities, you can always use your dice for research. Utilizing research as part of your core strategy is a powerful tactic. And it's also a great place to stash leftover dice. Placing a die in the research bank adds 1 point to the research pool. You can then spend those points on research projects to help better our chances of achieving mission success.
Okay. And that's a reroll for the available tech, I suppose. Okay, you can put any die there, but we have to like fill up with one of each. So we don't have anything else to use these rerolls on anyway, so we might as well look for higher dice because those are going to be less easy to come by later, probably. I mean, I guess we probably... It's also a little unclear if they... Let's say... Crew and module. I guess that is themselves as well? It's probably themselves as well. We'll see what happens. So... we could just up the hull and assume Captain Captain can get the rest of this fine. Pathogen infecting the plant life. So that probably eats up food each round or something like that. I can't do it that way, but... it's one crew moves and does all of their dice, period. And then another crew moves and does all of their dice, period. No, Krima. Let's see. Oh yeah, it actually says right there. The actual effect. I'm like just reading the text trying to figure out the effect, but it does conveniently actually tell us. Which isn't that bad of an effect, but it keeps happening, so it's pretty bad given that. But, yeah. So, I mean, given all of that, I think I just want to do this, actually. I think I'm okay with that. Let's do that. So Doctor could move in here, which also means Doctor has a chance to heal 3 people, which is pretty nice. And my other options are to do life support, but Captain gives them a die anyway. Give us another assist. Yeah, why don't we just move in here? Make it a party. Make it a party here. Try to get a 5. Alright, there's a 6 for health for all the crew. We'll see if it affects themselves, yeah? It does. Good. Good. Now here we could either dump this in research or harvest. I think I'll just dump that there for right now. Now you better get your lots of high dice, really? What? 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 What garbage is this? We lost an assist and lost a die due to the way the dice rolled? Excuse me? Also, they rolled badly on top of that? Okay, so I didn't understand how the stasis and void worked. I thought those were the dice you were putting in here that were affected. Still excuse me, but at least it makes sense. I thought, but like the fact that the die landed on the other one and that's when the effect happened made me think that was what caused it, you know? So, I mean, this is actually better than, well, it's the same, except we're giving it to, yeah, it's better to fix it, I guess. But that means the captain stays here next turn, gets the other people the dice, and then moves on. Okay, that works. That works. Hey, it felt fair. Because losing 1 food is effectively losing 3 die. So doing this is similar, but doing this means I don't have to fix it next time. But doing this means I can just get a food anyway. But then the void will still be around. Alright. I think that's actually closer than it looks, but I think that's still correct.
Moods are turning sour. The crew's and my own. But if I can't lead them, we're all dead. I need to get it together.
Well, that's not what it says, Gilder. It says lose 1 food. Game's full of lies, then. Let's see. Double assist. Yeah, probably. Yeah. No, I mean, is it a separate thing? Because it doesn't, Oh, you're not talking about the event. What are you talking about, then? One step closer to the old space madness. Well, if that happens either way, isn't it the same thing, though, Gilder? Like, if you're already losing the one die anyway, whether you have the food die is a separate concern, unless I'm still misunderstanding what you're talking about. Or I guess the other thing would be going from 1 up to two dice at the end of the turn is terrible because it doesn't do anything. You automatically lose that die anyway. So that's a concern, I suppose. That also makes life support a lot less exciting than it might be. Health is okay, so we'd rather have the option to uphull, I suppose.
The Atomi is equipped with an experimental disaster screening system that can give us an idea of what events are coming up in the turns ahead.
So we had one easy and one medium here. So that's another Void 4, that's a Stasis 2-3. So let's see what the specifics of this are. Just a 12 repair. Oxygen assessment equipment errors. I don't know, this doesn't seem like it's important. It's just gonna destroy our life support. And who needs life support? I assume we can still undo if we run through that, because I'm curious what that actually is on this one. Just minus. Is that hull? That's hull. Okay, yeah. So we know what that's gonna do. 15 or take hull damage. Okay. Isn't actually the easiest to stop this turn. The stays here if we don't fix it, right? Like, just because we're like, alright, well, we'll take the 2 hull damage. It's still just gonna sit there and be like, well, do you want to take 2 hull damage again? Is my assumption, anyway. Hey, Arcade Order. Greetings, Annie. Because if it goes away, I think I want to ignore it. I know 2 of my 4 holes a lot. We would, use the mechanic to get a hole repair in the meantime. Does not go away. Okay. As expected. That's not an easy thing to deal with this turn already. Especially, because I want the captain, and they've only got 3 dice anyway, and they're getting extra dice here, assumedly, and they're getting food, which is more dice, so that seems pretty important to kind of stick with that plan. So I guess we're still going to stick with that plan, and then we'll figure out where to go from here. So just give me a 5 and or some do. Okay, that's literally the perfect roll. All right, good deal. Good deal. Wait. Oh, you have to put 2 in before you get 1 food. Oh. Oh. That's what, okay. That's too bad. Still what we want to do, but less exciting than we thought it was. Depending on how the void goes, they should be able to fix this themselves. But the other 2 only have 2 dice, so they aren't super well equipped to fix this themselves. And this only gives health. We can always reroll that, see if we get anything that gives us like an instant die or something. I guess that's really the plan. Someone could hurt themselves, too. And this says the oxygen fails, but that just means that we have to put 12 into this to fix it, to be able to use it again, right? I don't know, that's pretty unclear, too. So everyone could just run through that, and then the doctor just heals it back up, sort of thing. The void is what ruins it, though, because I would bank on the mechanic's 5 dice getting to 15 without the void. But they're reasonably likely to not get there because of the void. They've got reasonable health. Hit on Silva would not be the best. Yeah, that's true. We will block the void with the assist. That's a good call. That is a good call. No, you get 1 assist each turn, Krima. So they... Let's see. Oh no, we've got the reroll also. Yeah. So they've got about a 90% chance of getting there on their own because of the assists. So they can still do that. Does that mean the other 2 try to fix this? That's acceptable. That's acceptable. mean, given the stasis, probably just do this and it's fine. Just dump both of those in. Feels sad to not re-roll on the person with the extra re-roll, but let's take the 8. All right, well let's try that again. All right, good. No, don't burn my assists. They're freaking required. I really, yeah, that's frustrating that you can't. I mean, you can control them based on when you do events to some extent at least. But man, what a waste of assists. All right, don't give me 2 force. You gave me 3 5s, so that's pretty great. So, nailed that, and we're obviously re-rolling this 4. Are we putting the 1 into research because a 3 or a 4 would both be garbage? It's reasonable. If I like bought this, would it burn my extra? Would it cost 1 to re-roll these 2? Okay. I don't know if I bought this, if it would only burn 1 science or if it would burn both of them. I think it only costs 1, probably. Aww. Aww. Is it... You just tell me this always, even though there's nothing I could use them for, right? Well, okay, hold on. Cancel. Can I choose which die I spend? Like, could I just burn this 1 for this and then put this 1 here? From left to right. Okay, let's try it.
I let my fear get the better of me, but the others have proven me wrong. I'm proud of how the crew has come together. I think we might actually have a chance.
I don't know about that. Can I not choose that one? Oh no, it's just the one that's not currently selected. 2 holes a lot. Two dice is not a small amount. Here we go. Good thing the med lab has plenty of stimulants. For some reason, they wreck the hull while getting out on the stims. Can we lose health on at least one of the people that has all of the health? That'd be a lot more appealing. That's a reasonably tough choice. He made this like angry punch in the face. Oh no, I guess she's hungry. That's I'm just looking at this face. This is amazing. Silva's face, real good there. Do you want some? Do you want some food? Huh? The doctor also wants some food, but Silva has rerolls, so you get some food. $27. -1 health to all. And that's where the captain already is, huh? Too bad on that. Alright, Silva fixes the heater. Does she though? Probably. Yeah, probably. With the, well, the assists are gonna be eating the stasis anyway. Garbage. Yeah. We can hopefully dump it into research if nothing else, yeah? Oh, this regains 2 for each die I put in. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, we got the repair done. That's cool. Now... just research and regain dice. I probably can't choose to use this on her later if I... well, I mean, we'll have next turn. She's not at 1 health, she's at 2 health. Okay. Alright, acceptable. I mean, we could re-roll to try to get the 5 or 6 slot here, which would be a little stronger, but... I guess there was probably not a lot of reason not to. We could have re-rolled this one, actually. Yeah, it's too late now. Won't let us change our mind now, but that's okay. That is okay. I guess Doctor first. Just because mechanics leftover dice are going to be more valuable than the Doctor's are. Alright, well, you've got a 3. Do you want to throw this into harvesting or repair? Given the stasis likeliness to lock other dice at 3, putting it in harvest is not unreasonable. But given the fact we really want to repair this... let's see. We've got another, like, 8 dice? No, 7 dice. 7 dice. It's gonna be pretty close. Alright, we might be able to get there. We'll try to get there. We'll try to get there. Hey, Floofball. Oh, it's 1 and 3. I thought it was 2 and 3, but that's fine. That one we might put into harvest then. Yeah. Leaves us with 8 left. So we have to roll pretty high, and this one might not do anything in harvest either, but... Because we, like, the captain also wants to, you know, give dice to everyone there, which is, well, it's similar to harvest. It's similar to harvest. I guess harvest is better because doctor's already at 1 die. But this gives the captain both options now, depending on what they roll. Oh, good God. Well, guess we got some food at least. Do we want to re-roll our science? Probably. Effective, free, well, I mean, we can always put the 1 in here too, I suppose, but that's not worthless, but it's not exciting. And we had some other good rolls, so getting a complete garbage roll is okay, I suppose. We still get something out of it, right? Prevent void. Just, like, period? Forever? $28 repair on 1 module. That's interesting. For 1 round. Okay. That's too bad. Hey, Mom. Ever get punched in the face?
I've checked our food stores, and it looks grim. We lost more than half our supplies with the module. If we don't find some creative solutions, we'll starve before we ever reach Mars.
Look, I just made food. Okay, calm down. That only cost 1 die, not 2 die. And if it's not chosen, they get stress. Interesting. Mandatory break for everyone so that we can all get our minds cleared out. That's what I'm demanding we do. And that loses them dice, but gives health to all crew. Okay. No. This seems great.
With the limited supplies aboard, it's unclear if we can maintain our strength for the long trip to Mars. There is another option. The body of Mapia Musgrave is still in the medical bay and has been well preserved. What is more important? The mission or our humanity?
Silva and Jean are freaking out. Kayla and Pakal seem a little more okay with this. Silva just freaks out about everything, though. Silva's always freaking out. Hey, Hyphenated. We know about human meat. I mean, that's not an option now, but, you know, it's well preserved, right? We can maybe eat it later if we need it. And cause significant stress. Yeah, Jones is just like, whatever. We got a mission. Let's just do what we need to do. I don't care. All right, so okay, and this did work how I thought it did. Nice. I was hoping this worked friendly, like for the 2 extra dice. She effectively went over her cap and then went down 1, so she still has 5 at the start of the next round with the life support. I would have been mildly annoyed if it didn't work that way, but not too surprised either way. So I think we do want to feed our captain. I mean, just having more dice available to do stuff on the ship is pretty great. So feeding them now is good, and the captain can still give them 1 extra die. So, look, I know you're hungry for some Musgrave flesh, but we'll give you some actual food, I suppose. All right. Well, oh, that one's orange. I don't know what orange does. Probably want to deal with the 3 hull damage situation. That's probably a thing. Okay, we can look. Let's take a look. We can always undo. So that's injury. That probably causes damage to. Okay, well, Silva maybe not the person to go fix the electric vacuum valve. Maybe not the person to do that one. Yeah. Alright, so, I mean, stick with the starting plan here. Captain does this and hopefully get some food also. Like, we want the captain to fix this, give these guys dice, and get food. That would be great. That would be kind of hard to do, also. Maybe you can get research if you can't get that, though. Okay. That's some cool stuff. I mean, we need 2 dice in here anyway, so it doesn't really matter that it's 2 4s, so... We could re-roll this, and if it's anything but a 1 we get there, and we still get food. That's the slightly greedy but pretty good plan, I think. That's a pretty good plan. So that means we dump the 6 in here, we put the 2 4s in food, put the 5 in here, re-roll the 1. If it's anything but a 1, we get there. So 5 and 6. And we could still have the mechanic finish this job if they wanted to, and they would have a chance to get more food still. If they needed to. Hey, Rich, we don't need food, but food is good. Food is good. Research is fine, too. Research isn't bad. That seems more hype for the cannibalism thing to me, Zapper. If you ask me, that's the train chat seems to be the most on board. We definitely want to do +1 die to crew. That's tough. It's tough. That's true. I could put all my dice in the hole and then roll the 1 and see if we actually get there. And then change our mind if we don't. That's the slightly safer greedy play. That is the line we take if we're taking the greedy play. So it's not like we've got assists to burn here or anything anyway. I guess, well, that wouldn't matter. If we were doing the greedy play, that works the same either way, so... Well, the greedy play is the play we have now. We have lots of plays right now, Krima. The quote-unquote greedy play just means we're rolling a 1 for a 5 and 6 chance of anything but a 1. That's not entirely true, Dan. If we wanted to go... I mean, that's mostly true. There's... yeah, no, it's just... because there's some arguments for doing some shenanigans to get other die into there, but yeah, no, those arguments are wrong, I think. Okay. There's really no reason not to do this. Hey, look, it's not a 1. If it was a 4, that I think means we definitely go in on the harvest. Well, then someone else would need to repair. Never mind. It means not that. Doesn't mean that. If it's a 5 or a 6, we feel happier about research, probably. Yeah, if this was like a 5, then we could still do this and this and this instead of harvesting. Which I do like doing all 3 of those better than harvesting. But given my other choices here, there's our I mean, you could put it where I put it. It's weird that it jumps, but given that we've got just 4s here, I think harvesting is a little better than 1 point in research. It's close. I mean, we're definitely doing the class power. There's no way we're not doing the class power. That's always happening. It's way too good here. So we're not filling the research. That's just not gonna happen here. Given that, I think harvesting is better. Okay, so this is a 5 void. This one definitely needs to be dealt with. I mean, feel free, Gilbert. Man, this reroll is less excited when everything punishes your rerolls to some extent, huh? We've got a big thing coming up here, which using the disaster reduced next turn on that is pretty decent. 19's still pretty big, but this one coming up is going to be like, you know, a 30. So doesn't it just give you 1 assist though? Alright, that's this one. Oh, it's 1 assist per 5 die. It's all 3 for 1 die. Oh. It just says increase assist. Well, it should say max assist then. Okay. Okay. That's a possibility. Yeah, I thought that only gave you 1. So I was a lot less enthusiastic about that. That's not a bad idea then. That's not a bad idea. The mechanic can certainly take a hit. Could also send the doctor over there, but the doctor would be nice to go in second to heal up. Yeah. All right, that's reasonable. Yeah, I thought that only gave you 1 assist, not maxed it. Do get injured though. Punch in the face. And I'm fine with this being used on preventing an injury to this guy in this reroll. We could also deposit this 4 is not bad. I think giving me the best chances to get 5s and 6s for research and repairs is probably better, even though they might be worse. Does give me another chance to burn assists, which is a little unfortunate, but... Oh, the heal module's a full heal as well? Okay, I also thought that was 1 heal. I can definitely see spinning the 4 here. It's close. It's close. Alright, so we missed, but that's okay. We didn't, like, hard miss. We still got some decent repairs in. Yeah, I'll look at that real quick, because I thought that was only 1. No, that's the reduced stress. Is 1 unit of stress. Who knows how much that actually reduces by 10? Thought it was like 10%, but maybe that's more than that. It just says 1 for the health recovery. Taking you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, anyway, you're going here. I assume. You will be able to solve that yourself. What room is that? No movement damage. Oh, is that's just for the turn, I guess. That's the damage you take from moving between damage stuff. Oh, the text said restored at full. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Cheers, Gilder. Perfectly fine, Kiki. One full health, please. Yeah. Yep. So we would like her to go heal to full, but we'd also like something bad to be happening there at the same time, yeah? Because leftover dice, I mean, they could re-roll into 5s and 6s. In which case we could science them here. Yeah, I mean, we probably do still want to fix both of these. Like, this one's not essential to fix, but would be still good to fix, so... And this is the one that has to be fixed, so we'll send her here first. Like, I was just hemming and hawing because there's like some chance I could like manage finagle to get her to go heal herself up this turn, but all right. Well, how greedy are we getting here then? Do we stash the 4 or the 5 and the 6 and re-roll the other ones here? See if we can get research and repair done. Silva always looks freaked the hell out. No, Krima, because Silva only has 1 health, so she can't go do the other disaster that's impending, whereas the doctor can because they have plenty of health, so we have to do this one with Silva. So really the only question is if we're dumping this 4 into repair or not. Yeah, the other disaster ain't that big of a deal. This one's 3 hull. Where are my odds higher there? It's actually really close, yeah? The odds are close. We could probably do the math if we really wanted to figure out which is statistically the better choice. The void burning assist could play into that too, I suppose. How's it going, Simcopter? Thank you kindly for the host, sir. Thank you. Welcome all. We're playing Tharsis for the first time for those just joining us. This is we're a spaceship going to Mars and everything is constantly breaking and we're trying to survive the journey, essentially. Alright. Stop! You were on a 6! You were on a 6! That was perfect! That would have been perfect. You were there. Greetings, AJ. Just roll the dice a little less hard. It's okay. Nice, nice. I will definitely have to catch up on the VOD of that. And if you have any further questions, unresolved concerns, or wondering what happens if you do something, feel free to send me a message always. Just like you're enthusiastic to talk about Doki, I'm enthusiastic to talk about Undertale for sure. We just started Tharsis. It's at least okay. I mean, I feel like I'm making interesting decisions, which is a good starting point here. So if we stick the 4 in, we could always do the 6, and what this roll doesn't necessarily matter. It's possible, Kinsher. That's possible. So we stick that in, we've got 1 and 6 for a ideal result. There's at least one thing in my Doki playthrough that you haven't seen and should see, Sim, although I don't think the YouTube playthrough is going to be the best way to see it, and that's still being uploaded right now. The nicely edited down version. And if we reroll both, we're looking for let's see. If we roll a 5 on 1, so that's 1 and 6 and 2 and 6, or we get 1 and 6 and 3 and 6. That's similar odds either way, but this gives us less chance of burning another assist. Alright, we didn't get there. Not too surprising. But that's not a low number, so we can't just dump it in here for this. Although we could put the 4 and the 5 here if we want to put the 6 here instead of the 5 here. That works about the same, honestly, so might as well. Indeed, Sam. Like, I like emotionally binged on watching Undertale after finishing my second playthrough and especially my third and stuff. Alright. It's not the best we could have hoped for, but it was fine. So we'll send Doctor over here. We'll go ahead and try to get this fixed up in time. And hoping to get another 5 into here, if convenient. Okay, didn't injure yourself, rolled pretty well. I like these things. I like the things that happened. Do we just go ahead and repair this with a 642? No. Right, we keep these and re-roll the 2s. So we're moderately likely to burn an assist this way, but more likely to get the healing. It's very close for what's better. Hey, Rusty Grum. Yeah. Got there. Cool, cool. Alright, so heal up. And we have an extra die we can't do anything with. So we did so well, we just have an extra die. We rolled too well. Alright then. I mean, we could... No, we can't reroll because it's just going to remove the 1 here. And we don't want to reroll anyway. We want to keep that. Alright, I mean... If we roll worse, we don't have that, so, you know, it's fine. I can't actually complain. It just feels sad, you know? Feels sad. Look, there's literally nothing I can do with this die, right? Why are you asking me if I want to discard my unused dice? I can't. There's no... Everything is completely filled. There's nothing I can do with that die.
A transmission arrived. Not from Earth, but from Mars. From Tharsis. An impossible signal from an impossible source. Is this what we're searching for? Who's transmitting this signal? Was there another mission to Mars? One sent before ours? Or is the message coming from someone else?
Someone else. Not particularly hyphenated. Hey there, dinosaur. Alright, so we can get +1 food and lose 2 hull, or +2 health to all crew and -2 hull. So we're losing 2 hull either way. Well, it's a good thing we've kept the hull healthy. Good thing we've kept the hull healthy. Two health is pretty bad here. That's like super wasted. It does nothing on Kayla and only half value on Pakal. But these are not necessarily like meant to be even. If they were meant to be even, like the health is garbage. We don't need the food right now. Like, the food does nothing for us right now. Is also a thing. But food will help us next turn. Probably. Or the turn after. Yeah, but I mean, if I have food, then I don't need to get food. And I've got, you know, I've got human flesh we can always eat as well. That's always an option. But that's a good, like, late trip option, I feel. Rather than an early trip option. That's a tough choice. It's a tough choice. I mean, we just need a non-injury-based disaster to happen inside the med bay, and then Allison's all healed up. It's great. So some amount of the time we're happy and nothing goes wrong. So food is a resource I can spend to give back 3 dice to a person. Every person loses a die every round. If one of these people only had 3 dice, I would be a lot more excited about the food. Because we've kind of got this turn and next turn to get more food. Cat's trying to convince me to get health. I don't know, I'm still kind of needed food. This feels like this is the short-term safe choice, right? This is the long-term, like, things are going smoothly enough, we're gonna have time to do what we want to do choice. Because we might not have that choice later, right? We've got so much dice right now, we might be able to just fix the big disaster without burning the tech on it too, and then save the tech for later. We don't have any science heals available right now, Mom. We re-rolled away the science heal we had. That's close. I mean, I guess if we've got the time to screw around and get heals, we've got the time to screw around and get food, yeah? Alright. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. There was another factor that wasn't visible in the consideration. They also get stressed out if we don't pick this one. There was bonus consideration. Oh, does that swing the pendulum back? That might swing the pendulum back. Do we want to make them more vulnerable to space madness? Hey, AJ Morosky. It's not a big difference. It's not a big difference. But it was so close before, I don't know. Let's just ponder over this for like at least another 13 minutes, and then we'll have our decision, right? She's still looking around, freaking out. She's always freaking out. Maybe she stops freaking out if I actually heal her finally, but you know. "13 minutes, then we go on break, then we come back in the stream and delay this decision until another stream in like a month's time." That's clearly the play. That's clearly the play. That's right, Rusty, that's right. Alright, I'm doing this one. Screw it. Have some food. Let's go. What horrible things happened? That one's an injury on 2 dice. Alright, well, we're probably just auto-fixing that one then. Although its downside isn't actually that bad. This one's just a system fail, but is a low die. That's hull repair, which we haven't even used yet. Oh, there's a double big thing coming up after this, though. Look, I didn't cut up Musgrave. Musgrave's corpse is still frozen. We haven't cut it up yet. It's just, like, you know, it's on the table. We might consider cutting it up. No one's ruling out the option of cutting up corpses. Mm-hmm. 31 with double injury, huh? Cheers, Pixel. Thank you for the continuation sub. Appreciate that. Oh, this actually doesn't auto-repair. It's only 28. Only a 28 repair. Simcopter dropping the Twitch Prime love as well. Thank you, sir. Now you've got a lot of Undertale emotes available, huh? So we've got a lot of options. We do have 2 assists. Assists for those that are just joining. These basically block negative effects from set dice. So these orange dice here mean that while trying to interact with the system while it's damaged, any roll of a 1 or a 4 damages that crew, hurts their health. Indeed, Kinshiro. If this was like 4 weeks left instead of 6 weeks left, I would strongly consider just leaving this here for the rest of the game. But I think it's too early to do that. Hey, and Light Delight. So send the I mean the doctor's actually smiley. They're all smiley. 2 people can theoretically get this fixed without this, and then like because if you look at the top, we've got 2 big things coming up. There's gonna be 2 things that are about 30s tomorrow, like the next week here. So I would like to fix this without burning this, probably. The advantage of burning this now is that we could then use leftover dice to fill science this turn. That's the main advantage of that, I would say. And if we have some low dice, we could get some extra assists here and refill the 1 and the 2 on the science as well. So that's an option, potentially. So let's send Pascal over, probably. I added an S to their name for no particular reason, apparently, but... It's mildly unfortunate that this isn't, well... the positioning doesn't work out well, but we would like her to be fixing something in the medbay while also healing up. That would be the ideal situation, but, you know, can't always have what you want there. Alright, let's start with this. See how injurious this is. It's lovely. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. There's some consideration to just using all of these dice. Putting these 2 into food. Well, Kriba, it's honestly kind of greedier to use the science. because we're having two big events happening next turn. And we can take care of this event with what we have now, and it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not opposed to getting extra assists from the override here. Hey, Messinosis! Let's see, these are always going in here. That's always happening. The fact that he's already matched definitely is temptation for this for sure, huh? That would be nice. I think we're gonna roll him. Okay. Great. +1 hull. +1 hull is pretty good, yeah. It's very easy to get to 11 with someone else to finish fixing this. So we'll do that. Good turn. Didn't even burn the assist. So we got above average luck for that, for sure. Let's see. Captain could try to give a die to both of them and use leftovers for food production. It's not bad. That's just the whole repair set. Like, this isn't even that important to fix, but we probably still want it fixed. Yeah, we still want it fixed. Like, ideally, I think Silva can probably heal up this turn, which is a partial waste, but we might be able to at least get the extra dice spent on this override. So I think all of that is fine. Look, we're saving the eating each other for later, okay? Probably. Okay. Yeah, it was messy. Suppose the captain is only at 2 health. I can't complain about this roll. We had really good rolls with the mechanic there. So we either have to get the +2 assists or not really reroll this much. Yeah, so this thing over here, I need to get equal numbered dice to be able to get food. Okay. So I think we do this, we take the +2 assists, we roll these, if they're low we refill our research, if they're high we get food, basically. Yeah? That seems okay. Goodbye assist. Neither of these were 5, so... Alright. That sucks. Alright, so do we want 1 food or do we want +2 die to these 2 people? Probably the +2 die is actually better here. It is messinosis, absolutely. Yeah. Alright, so not as good as we would have hoped there, but that's okay. The locked in 1s and 2s here very well might be good for our tech anyway, yeah? Or for repairing a hull. I mean, that's going to require 2 dice no matter what. So there's not really much we can hope for better on a reroll. I guess a reroll would let me use one of these 2s instead of one of these 4s. Sure. So, I mean, we could do that. Does that matter, though? Let's see. So if we get like a 5 or a 6, we're left with a 2 and a 4, which doesn't matter. So we would have to reroll both for it to matter. And unless we roll complete garbage, it's the same. But how likely is it to be better? Only if we get a 1. Is it better? If we get a 1 and a 5 or a 6. And if we roll double 1s, it's terrible, which is only twice as unlikely. All right, are we doing one hull repair? Oh, this is 2. That's 2 hull. Yeah. All right. 2 hull it is. Did that just give me 3? No, I think that was 2. All right. Okay. All right. There's a weird little thing in the sound there. Okay.
That suit, it's designed for the Ectomi. Nobody has them but us. So who are they? And where did they get them?
Greetings, retreat. Do any of these have a hidden? Yeah, that one's maybe the first one always has that. I'm not sure. I mean, there I can use the food here, and it's fine. So we actually end up with one more die that way. Like, I don't know if I want to use the food for 2 or not. I guess if I have the +1 food, I probably do. We've also got lots of extra hull now. But that can, you know, that can go fast. That can go fast. And of course, +1 health for all crew. Pretty sad right now. Yeah, I think we'll do this. Still have 3 extra hull. Now, do we go ahead and give Silva 2 dice with a food? I think we do. I think we do. None of these were 30s. O2 contaminants, air assembly clog, or a CDA fire. Hey, Val. Cannibalism's too nice. When does it reduce my max dice? Does it do that at the end of the turn? I thought it was immediate, but maybe it's only at the end of the turn. Alright, well, these people are already where they need to be. And you might be too... Well, you only got 3 dice. It's actually probably you're switching places with one of these people, huh? And there's 3 void dice here. Oh, God. I didn't actually look at that. There's 3 void dice there. That's why these are lower numbers. Is because they have, yeah, horrible things with it. But is Prevent Void better than just auto-fixing one? I mean, it leaves that one available for later, I suppose. Preventing Void means one person can fix these. There is Void over here, too. That's true. And I'm aware I don't have the one, but that's going to be pretty easy to pick up while fixing whatever we're not using this on. So... Prevent Void probably does the trick pretty well here. Helps with all voids for the turn. One health is not great, but it's not disaster, Mesinoxus. So each individual person has a health that's on the right of their bar here. So we've got 2 people currently at full health. They're both at 6. This person's only at 2 health, so if they lose 2 more health, they're dead. Yeah, so if we clear the void, 5 dice can clear this fine. 5 dice can clear that. 8 dice can clear that, probably. So we're in fairly good shape if we just do prevent the void. Alright, that's probably the way to go. How much does it matter? I mean, they're eating next turn, so captaining them a die is actually not that big of a deal. So we'd probably rather captain first, so that if they roll well enough, they can spend the extra to give them both a die. That seems pretty reasonable. Alright. Prevent void. Oh. Interesting. We now have a medium and a high option there, huh? Alright, that's a good start. Let's see. As long as either of those rolls a 2, we're not upset. Okay. So that lets us do this, yes? So that's, where'd that die go? Oh, it's over here. It's blending in. Okay. But, yeah. So, perfect. I mean, not perfect, but as good as we could generally hope for. How about? That's the case there. So that'll leave us really good for dice for next round as well. It's weird because the blue ones here will lock in. Those are stasis. They'll lock in our dice once we roll those. That makes the person that re-rolls more worthless, but if they're just gonna be the one, like, 5 dice is gonna be easily enough to get to this 15 anyway, even without the re-rolls. Hey, Mr. Lit. Yeah, but the captain gives it to who I want, Krima, where we've already got one food that's gonna fill up her to 5, so that means 3 people will be at 5, 1 person will be at 4 next turn. So I think the rerolls still go here. So that means mechanic goes here. Yeah, mechanic goes here. Rolled double ones, so we're bleeding. Rolled really badly, in fact. Real badly. Don't roll 4 ones, okay? Is that okay by you? Yeah. That is not enough. Alright, well, we get to cry a little bit then. Do we put... How much do we finagle then? Because we've got 3 more dice from the doctor here. We've got both the hull repair and research options here. Well, I need to make sure the 3 dice can still finish this, though. So, do that and put 3 into research. And 3 dice certainly gets there most of the time on 11. So that's the mildly greedy play, right? Oh, you're talking about the just burning the 17 repair there? Yeah, that's true. We could have just done that. Wouldn't have been a bad idea, probably. I mean, we still could. It's just less good now. It's way less good now. So 11 on 3 dice. Rolled twice. It's still only like 75% to get there, something like that. 80%. No, I couldn't have done both Messinosis. We only had 5 dice. We couldn't do the... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, that would have been the other option. Burn all the research to fix it and repair hull. All of those would have been reasonable picks. Alright, I think this is still the play, though. So she's very unlikely to actually get here, huh? Unless I use this. which we could. And if we want to do that, then we do this one first. There's some slight pros and cons to which one we do first here. Alright, I think I like doing this one first slightly more, but only if we roll really well. Punch in the face. Not a 5 or 6 we were looking for here. So, I mean, we've got 2/3 chance if we save the 4s, and that's fine. It's better than the pure roll chance, which is more like 45%. And I think saving both 4s is better than the saving 1 4 chance as well. Yeah, no. If we were, it's better to save 0 4s because then we at least can get the 6/5 chance to have an extra die that could go into research or whatever. Literally for science, Krima, yes. Or for hull repair. Yeah, we go for the 2/3. We'd like to get rid of this if we can. Okay. Yeah. All right. Big money, no whammy, stop. Alright, punch in the face, but also that die roll, though. Alright. Yeah, seems good. Seems good. There's, like, still some temptation to be extra greedy there, but I guess we could... Hold on. Could save the 5s and see if we can get a 6 out of it. Risk injuries for getting extra research. So, I mean, is it worth a 1 in 6 of injury for a 1 in 6 of getting either research or stress reduction? And we can do it twice. A color surge. So yeah, it would be for research. Her stress is already low. She is healthy. But it would be nice to never have to heal her again for the rest of the run. And if we injure her more, that is less likely to be true. Like, that's all we're risking, is the injury versus science. Because we're guaranteed to get there even on a 1. Okay. Hull is very healthy, crew is reasonably healthy, dice count is healthy.
This video, the more it scares the shit out of me. Who are they? What's going on here? What have we gotten ourselves into?
30% stress this time on Oh, that's it. That's the plus stress if they take it. Either way, people are getting stressed. Health for all crew's a lot better now. Yeah, I like this health for all crew thing now that people got injured. That's a little more exciting. Give stress to the people that are low stress. Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll with that. Give Kayla some nice dice here, and things are going pretty smooth until. Okay, those are only hull damage things. We got injury and stasis problems with it. Okay, and the next week we've got 1 light and 2 mediums coming in. Alright, well, 1 person should be able to take out the 8 pretty well. 3 people can take out the 25, but they might take some real damage doing so. Possible 1 person plus research could take out the 25. Just use the 17 repair. We're getting there, Deranged Dan. We're getting there. You're either way behind on stream Knowledge 1 and should refresh, or you're reading something wrong. I've got 3 dice in research right now. This is how many dice they cost to use each of these researches. And, yeah, we don't really have anything else we need to do. Getting extra food would be nice. It's a little unfortunate the captain is low-ish health. Because we'd like the captain to give people dice with 3 of them in this room, yeah. Although the captain could potentially, like, injure themselves and then heal up in this room, as long as they're not dead. Hull's in great shape, especially if we fix both of these. We might be able to get food next turn when, we might actually be repairing something in the food section. Yeah, those numbers are dice, Knowledge 1, so this requires 6 dice, not spending the number 6, but I need a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, all placed in research to be able to buy this one. Let's see. So burning, we want stasis to happen here, or we want to burn the assist on this one, not on this one. So one of these guys should go first here. Doesn't matter too much who... I mean, we might want to use the captain's ability. Might want to use the mechanic's ability, although... 2, 3, 4, we got 5 extra hull with 4 weeks. More likely to care about using Doctor's ability, probably. Okay. Well, we got 2 5s, that's good. I mean, technically, they could just finish this with tech if they wanted to. and then have the one left over to start refilling tech. Oh, the 1 and the 3 available to start refilling tech. Oh, no, 3 has to go. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. That's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Otherwise, we're just dropping this to 11. And someone else finishes it up fairly easily. And we still probably have one crew that can do something else like grow food. We finish this up, we might have 2 crew that can do whatever they want. So we could grow food and the captain could heal, for example. Gives us pretty good room to refill research. Seven repair on one module, okay. So what's our ideal? I mean, they have fewer dice, so there's an instinct to send them there, but they've also got the extra reroll, which might be enough to make them better at getting 3 of a kind for food here. She could also reroll for research whenever, though.
Champion returns. Welcome home.
Cheers, Aradilimo. Greetings, sir. Cannibal, you're eating up, corpses. And you get +2 dice, but -1 max die. So not actually sure if it's better to have 5 dice and 1 reroll or 4 dice and 2 rerolls for getting the food here. It's pretty close. It's pretty close, so we'll just pick one and not worry too much about it, I suppose. Alright. Hey, shockingly, you got there. Okay. You also did pretty well otherwise, because we've got a 6 and a 5 for research here. Nice. And you regain 2 dice for next turn. That seems better than putting this here, yeah? Keep everyone's dice total nice and healthy here. Perfect. Alright, so she's got max dice for next turn. Captain could heal up. if they would like, and or they can let's have Allison try to get food first, and then Captain might help finish that off, because Captain giving dice to both of them is nicer because we want to give food to Pakal next turn anyway. So let's have her go here first, I think. Is there anywhere else that we'd like care more about? I think food's the most important, yeah. Grabbing assist is not bad. Grabbing assist is not bad. It's only going to be 2 assist effectively, though. Let's go for food here. So that's a 2 and a 2. Yeah. I assume we're locking those 2 in and re-rolling the other 2. We probably re-roll both rather than locking the 3 in research. Yeah, we're looking for the food here. Got there. 5 doesn't do anything, but that's okay. We got 2 food out of the deal, which is nice. Would have liked 2 food and a research point, but this is not bad. This ain't bad at all. Alright. Captain, heal up and give them both dice and try to fill in some research. I think this is safe and boring. I mean, you could make the same argument about having hull and having health, I suppose. I mean, assumedly we never have to heal him again, and we can take more health-based risks if we do that, you know? I mean, likewise, there's arguments for the assist giving some of that same, but this is a more predictable, like, I know how this is going to help me sort of thing, yeah? Alright, so... I mean, yeah. Poor leftover 6. I think messy doses, or at the very least, like, lower number, like, it seems it's kind of a balance, right? Like, depending on how high up they are, they're either going to have higher numbers or more dice screw yous. So it might be like a 31 with kind of a low number of dice screw yous, or like an 18 with like Cripple Void as far as like a red one, and we've got 2 greens and a yellow coming up. So we'll probably only looking at like 1 void at a time in a given area. All 4 crew members must end the final turn in the command module. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Pretty well set up here.
Those people. Are they us? What's happening to them? Are we seeing ourselves? Oh, that's insane. What's happening to us?
Gasp. The people that I thought might be us is probably us. No. I assume not. You guys' stress is actually getting kind of high. You get a little close to the old space madness, maybe. I assume nothing actually happens until it goes over that bar. But, yeah, spinning 1 hole for 2 assists is pretty great right now. Seems like a great trade. If I have to sift through some buggy code one more time, I'm gonna smash my fist through the monitor. Solve these so work doesn't get lost. Nah, no. I mean, -1 die to all is garbage. Like, we're not taking that. We're not taking that. No thank you. Super no thank you. Silva, you want some food? Because you can have some food. Tell you what. Hey look, everything has void. Also, that's a 20 with 2 die problems from a yellow. So that's a little rude. I think everything's getting a little harder. Yeah, the green is still a 10 with a void instead of like a 7 with a stasis or something. So everything's getting harder. Let's see. Oh, there's even a little strategy thing here. We do have max assist to start, which is nice. AC damaged? I guess that's just the system. Oh. But all that means is we can't use that system. So that one's only really important because it's in the middle of the ship. We don't care about our life support except that it happens to be in the middle of our ship. I think is the situation we are in right now. Yeah, this looks kind of like a Kerball's ship. Oh, Silver's smiling now. Yeah, she's actually healthy. I'm not used to seeing her like. I mean, it's kind of a grimace almost, but like a begrudging smile. I'm used to Silva having 1 health and looking around like, oh god, everything's terrible. What are we gonna do? So we've got 4 crew. Yeah, as a quick overview for those who don't know what's going on. Top middle's our timeline. We got 3 weeks to Mars, and these triangles kind of indicate the troubles that are coming up. Top left is our hull. Hull reaches 0, we die. This is indicating what we're currently taking if we don't fix the problems at hand. We've got crew. On their left is their stress. Higher is worse. On the right is their health. It's more health. So everyone's pretty healthy. On the bottom is how many dice they have. That goes down 1 each week and goes up various ways, most directly by giving them food. Cheers, Monarch. I definitely try to. There's still too many things I want to play and don't always have time for. Like it would be kind of interesting to play a few more games that like literally 1 or 0 people watching has ever heard of, instead of you know, like 5 to 10% have at least heard of it or something, right? Just you know, some stuff that's not even available on Steam. Some more like I don't know, art house games or puzzle script games and stuff like that. I'll probably throw down some of that stuff here and there, but still not too much. Hey, retreat. Yeah, I mean it's not for the most part, Monarch. It does make it harder to make decisions sometimes, though. It's like, oh, there's literally 50 good options. Well, I have to stream something. Let's see, the last mechanic, we've got these assists up here. Those will block bad die rolls. Where you see these 3 triangles here, these are the current disasters that are afoot. And the dice beneath them indicate, like, things that happen that are bad when we roll those numbers. So the purple ones are voids. We just lose those dice for this round if we roll those numbers, so that's pretty sucky. And the blue ones are stasis. The die, if you roll like a 2 here, it just locks in as a 2. Also pretty crappy. Nato. Well, I mean, that's part of the problem, right? Like, some games are really good, so you want to play more of them. Let's see, so... This reduces our food if it stays active. The 20 is how much dice total we need to just, like, counter that, that disaster. This does 2 hull damage, and this means the system's inoperable. This is just our life support system, though, so that's not very important. The only reason it's kind of important is that if you're moving through a damage system to get somewhere else, you take a health damage. Everyone's pretty healthy, so, like, there's some consideration to just abandoning life support at this point. Because we've only got 3 weeks to Mars, so, I mean, who needs life support, right? So, I mean, I think even we've got a decent amount of excess hull, but I think this is probably the thing we care most about making sure is fixed here. Let's see. And this is, I mean, we've got a food to lose, so if we had 0 food, I'd be less excited about fixing this. And we've got 2 medium and 1 high difficulty event coming up next week. Hey, Super Mike Man. And Shato, as far as more Genshin goes, maybe. It is definitely frustrating at times in different ways than Isaac, but still very frustrating at times with its poor information conveyance, but is pretty good overall. So I think it's likely we'll play at least some more Genshin. Retreat, yeah. I mean, that's a thing too, right? That's part of why we don't get into too many traditional roguelikes there. Like, alright, well, just learning how to even play this game is going to take, like, 20 to 40 hours, so... So, and how this works is we'll send people one at a time to areas, and they can spin their dice in that area, either towards the challenge or towards whatever benefit that given area does grant us there. I'm not familiar with Space Rangers 42. Feel free to link me info about it on Discord or Steam or something. Twitter, whatever. Nice, no home. I didn't find it nearly like as special as Undertale soundtrack, but it was still good. I liked Deltarude's soundtrack, and we've already added, I mean, like 6 or 7 songs to the playlist from it, so that's pretty strong, I suppose. It's just like compared to one of the absolute best, it's only good. So, you know. But yeah, I had to do that with Undertale also, manually loop and manually fade several of the OST tracks. Nothing from Wandersong yet. I'm waiting until I finish playing through the game before I look closer at the soundtrack there. That's to some extent why I also haven't really looked at adding any music from Night in the Woods or Celeste yet either. I know those games both have some really good music. Yeah, we only did the one stream of it, Crazy, and then Roguelike Month happened, so... Hey, Cake! Let's see. I mean, leftovers in this area give us extra assists, which we're already maxed on. So there's some incentive to hit other areas first, although we're likely to burn approximately 2 assists fixing this anyway. How easy is it to get there on 4 dice? It's not bad. So I've got 3 people with 5 dice right now, 1 person with 4 dice, so everyone's pretty capped on that front, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, we've got reasonable chances to fix everything. Yeah, I expected about 3 streams, crazy. I mean, it's voiced and has a lot of text. Oh, see, now I got distracted. Forget if I said hi to Cake. How's it going, Cake? If I did, you got the special double hi there. Alright, I think I want the mechanic to go here. I'm kind of leaning... Captain goes here. Let's see, what's the... That's... Oh yeah, that's the life support, the regained dice. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to move... Captain here first. Doctor could actually do this too, and then Captain could go over here, which is very similar, but... Let's see. Like, one person can handle this really easily. Even the 4 dice person could handle this, so maybe that's better. Do the mechanic here, Doctor here, Captain and Specialist here. That's weird, Noho. That probably makes the most sense, huh? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it that way. Alright, 1, 3. So I mean that's exactly 10, but we can do better, yeah? Do we also hang on to the 3? Maybe. Because I'd like an extra die that I'll either be able to put into life support here, which will give them more dice for next round, put into hull to raise the hull, or put into research here for this 4 to finish that off. If I want to maximize my odds of getting one of these 2 things, then I should re-roll all 3 of these. If I want to just completely make sure it's safe to get here and we don't roll complete garbage. Alright, we'll just do this. This is fine. That also makes it less likely to burn another assist on that. We were close. If this was a, well, if it was a 3, we burn an assist, but we get to put it into research, which would be nice. But we still get to throw into life support because we don't have a 1, so this is still better. I won't be able to easily catch it here, 42. To make sure I have a chance to look at it later after the stream, better to send it anywhere else, Steam, Discord, or Twitter. And I'm doing pretty well, Cake. Alright, that's fine. That just means they'll have max dice for next turn, which is good. Yes, now you know, Craig. Now you know. Game is the easiest way to copy paste the title. That works. That works. Yeah. And it also provides a convenient Humble affiliate link for people interested in buying the game we're playing. Boom! Alright, Doctor over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably the order we want to do it in. How to use that if you already own the game? I don't know. Can you you could probably rebuy it on Humble if you already own it. There you go. You buy it for formal. Done and done. All right. Let's send the Doctor over here. We'd like an extra 5. Well, those are some dice. We have 2 extra dice, in fact. Let's see, we've already got the... Oh yeah, we've got everything. This is literally the perfect roll. We don't need anything better. Alright. Well, I'm not complaining. So we got that, and we got that. Done and done. Okay. So I think we start with the specialist here. She has an extra reroll. The captain's ability is they give a die to each person in the room. So that's one we want to use if we have the extra dice available, but if we don't, then we don't really care. The reason to consider doing it the other way is that in the food chamber here, we need to have matching dice, so having extra rerolls to apply to the matching dice for leftovers is good, but I think this is probably... Well, we're gonna have plenty of dice to take the challenge out, yeah? Like, we've got 10 dice. And we've got assists to eat up the bad rolls, so I'm gonna actually start with the captain here. Try to get a 5 to give us the dice there. Ooh, we didn't burn any assist to start either, so that's nice. We've also got 2 1s if we want to go a little aggressive here and start dumping them in the food harvest already. I mean, we could. That's actually fine. Yeah, I think I'm actually fine with that. Drop this down to 10. Then we've got 3 assists and extra rerolls. Plenty of room for the specialist to clear out our troubles here. Yeah. Pretty smooth round, looks like to me. Good God. Well, I mean, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's actually that's fine. It means we don't get to carry any assists over for next turn, but we still get to make another food and fully repair here. So Hitting 4 of these dice was a little jarring, but you know, considering our good luck earlier in the round, I think that's fine.
None of this makes any sense. It keeps changing. Is this real? Is this something that's happening now, or something that's going to happen? Can we stop it? And if so, how?
So we're like seeing visions of probably ourself on Mars already. Oh wait, it didn't give me the die. I thought the die stayed available and like filled in at the end. Rude. Rude. Yeah, if I do it that way, I would have done it the other way around, but that's okay. So yeah, at the beginning of each week, we choose a side project. Yeah, the assists automatically block one of the bad die roll effects. And you can't choose when to use them. It's always automatic. I don't know if the game continues on Mars 42. I think we're just trying to get to Mars, but I mean, this is my my first run of the game. I mean, these two are getting somewhat close to the space madness. Oh yeah, that's not even accounting the 10% we're giving them if we don't choose that one. Like, losing that many dice is pretty garbage. We do have extra food, so it wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, honestly, maybe go with this in case something like forces stress on us. Then we're completely comfortable on stress, completely comfortable on health, and completely comfortable on hull. So no matter what's thrown at us, we can take sacrifices wherever we need to. All right. We also have not yet used this this cannibalism option. But yeah, with our excess food, even though these can give 3 dice, I think just giving them both for 2 and 2 is perfectly fine. We still have another food for next time. $32. And we get another 2 mediums and a large, and next week is only next week's only a medium. So we've got this in the bank. We've been sitting on this ready to wreck something. And we might be using that now. We're probably using that now. Orange dice we haven't seen yet tonight. Those cause injuries to the person rolling the dice. It lowers their health. We don't really care. Once again, life support. Like, who cares about life support, man? It's just like hurts people. Whatever. We're healthy enough. That said, we'll probably try to fix everything. We've successfully fixed everything every time so far, and I'm not planning on stopping now. The left side is the stress bar, so everyone's stress is very low. It feels a little weird that it's always green, even when it's like up here, but... And this 18's awkward because it's kind of hard for a single person to do. But, I mean, if one person's doing this, then we've got plenty of people. Excuse me, doing this with the research here. So probably just send the mechanic over to do that. Leftover dice at the end will have us maxed on assists for next round. We're like, I feel like we're solidly ahead of the curve. We're not supposed to have fixed everything every time so far. So, yeah, I mean, this is all fine. I mean, well, this is the easiest one to do first, but also the least important for the assist to be used on. So maybe use the assist first somewhere else, huh? Yeah, and probably Doctor just stays here and tries to do their best against this one. Oh, that's the tech cost, Crazy. So, if you saw when we were down here, the research set here needs exact dice. So there's a slot for a 1, slot for a 2, all the way up to 6 here. So you can only have one of each number in each slot to hold up to 6 science total. And then we've got these 3 techs available right now, or we can spend 1 to re-roll them. And that's how much science they cost. So this one's amazing, but also costs 6 research, which is really expensive. I guess the other reason to do the research one first is leftover dice can then, you know, go into research. But, yeah, we'll do this one first, I think. That's fine. Well, that's already done if we want it to be done. I mean, I guess. Yeah. We thought we might need 2 people on it, so the other person could always come here and still increase and insist if they wanted to. The cost of re-rolling is low, though, yeah? Yeah, even if they're both 1s, we still get there, so... So we're just looking for one of them to be a 5 or a 6. Okay. Like, I'm perfectly willing to take the injury for that. Perfect. Even if they're gonna give me like a little angry face. Kayla wasn't too happy about me injuring her face. Alright, that's just life support, huh? Alright, whatevs. That's all fine. I mean, since one person did this, do we even save this for next round? We just never use it? Because we could potentially get this done with 2 people, right? How greedy do we want to be on that front? I mean, the game's telling me I shouldn't really be greedy. It's like, oh, well, there's only a medium one coming after this, so... Hey, your name here. Greetings, Calandrus. Oh yeah, someone mentioned something that isn't explained in the game is that in this last one, everyone needs to be up here. That you just are supposed to learn after failing once? Oh, you're in one, so you would lose a health to go here. Rude. Alright, that means, specialist... Well, we want the extra dice to, refill... Whatever. You're only going down to 3 health. You still have 2 extra health. It is explained. Interesting, dumbass. Okay. I was told it wasn't explained, but maybe it is. Yeah, fine. This just gives me more chance to get more, science. I'll eat the damage. And put a 1, 3, and 4 in there? Well, we might as well re-roll a little bit. Probably. Oh yeah, no, we could put the 5 in instead. That's already a better choice. So yeah, we'll go ahead and lock that in. We've got plenty of holes, so I don't care about using the 5 elsewhere here. The prequel to Surviving Mars, perhaps. Perhaps. ZZT. Hey, Jack Lafere. Thanks for the host, sir. I mean, we only have the 1 reroll, so I guess I should probably just take the safe lock-in that they're guaranteed value. Where if I reroll them, they might hit a number we already have. So, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Specialist first, so the captain can give him both dice. Although they might just be gaining dice here. I mean, that's technically enough right there. We're not doing that, though. Let's see. Yeah, the captain going up to the top right actually makes a lot of sense, too, huh? So let's try to get more research filled in. Do I keep it 2? I could keep it 2. Let's keep 1. Okay. Oh, that means we can put the 6 here? Yeah. And... I think this is just to max our dice for next turn, because the captain's not going here. We want everyone as maxed in dice as possible. Yeah. And we'll just spend a food on Pakal here. Hey, Mithras. We've got another week, and I want everyone to have as many dice as possible for the next week. So I put it so that I would get more dice for next round. Alright, let's max our dice, max our assist, and maybe max our research. Oh right, like we can't do the assist again. Forgot about that. Okay, well... let's try to get a 2. Or do we want to re-roll these? It's cheap. Because we've already got the 1 to replace the 1 with if we wanted to re-roll them. I'm curious. I want to see what else is out there. Health to all crew, +1 assist, +2. Wow. That's some garbage. That's some garbage. Do I just re-roll them again? Maybe I just re-roll them again. Nah, screw your assist. What do we got? Okay, well that's even worse. That's even worse. That's the worst set of 3 that probably exists, approximately. That's okay. We're not gonna need it anyway.
We've almost made it. After all we've been through, there's no turning back. It's a suicide mission. But then again, maybe it always was.
What? We have to have minus dice either way. What is this garbage? This gives me food to replace the dice slots with a little bit. I guess we end up the same way, but this ends up with health at the end. Because we're either spending food here and here, missing 1 die, or spending food here and either way. Oh wait, we're missing 2 dice in that case. Right, that makes more sense. So neither of these things really matter. Here, be healthy. Be healthy. Let's gather our strength and keep going. At least 1 crew member must be in flight control for our mission to be a success. In addition, the ship must survive this final week. Any crew left behind will be remembered for their brave duty. Oh, okay. I don't think we really care about the HE tank. Let's just all have a dance party in flight control. I think is good. Which means re-rolling this. So like maybe we could just fix this with numbers with tech from afar without even touching it. Maybe that's a thing we could do. All right, let's re-roll it. Not any of those. Let's wait. Do we want to? We should have someone rolling first so we can spend 1. Well, I mean all the numbers are basically equal at this point, so doesn't really matter as such. It does, in fact, tell you, which is good.
Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
We're already crashing on Mars, so our fuel tank isn't important, DarkTwinge. That would actually make sense. I mean, if it hit our life support, I would say the same thing, to be clear, but, you know. Alright, well there's a 2. Let's see. Oh, we've got a 3, actually, so use the shuffle first. That costs 3? Wow. That seems like that costs too much. So this is all garbage, but we don't have a 4, so... Let's put in the 3 and the 2. And then roll it, and then probably re-roll this right away. Alright, well there's a 1 and some 5s. I mean all numbers are equal, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't think there's any way I'm getting to another number. There's 28 repair. So we just need 1 more science dice, and we can repair this without even being there, I think. Oh, I didn't even give us the 1 extra swaggle. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, is there anything else we can do with these dice? Nope. Oh man. What a disaster. Alright, better move the doctor in so they can heal up Pakal, who's not at full health. They only actually care about getting a 2 though, which they did not get. We're just never gonna get a 2. Ah, there's that. It was a 2! It was a 2! It just doesn't actually do anything, but it feels like I'm doing something. We might as well give everyone an extra die with a captain, yeah? Alright, where's that 2? There's that 2. Yep. Oh, you actually do have to be there to use it. Dang it. Alright, fine. Whatever. Just head over here and, you know, give everyone an extra die. There you go. We're so far ahead of the curve, we threw away our entire last turn.
There were times I thought we'd never make it.
Nope.
Times I doubted it would even be here if we did. But there it is at last. Mars. It's time to learn the truth.
It's time to learn the truth. Hey, hyphenated.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Mission accomplished, apparently. Oh god, it's the Tesseract.
Do not expect survivors.
Alright. Do not expect survivors, apparently. It's blue now, that was our attack. I don't know, Stargrasper, I guess we defeated Mars. Or Mars defeated us. Maybe both. Maybe both. Greetings to Book. Something like that. Setting the standard. Zimbo the Magnificent. Oh man, we did actually get points for all our leftover stuff. Nice. Wait, oh, it defaults you to easy? Is that why it was easy? Because it defaulted you to easy? I thought it defaulted you to normal. I mean, that helps explain why it was easy, I suppose. So... leftover... health is worth 2, research is worth 5. lack of cannibalism's worth something. 50 per crew that lands on Mars. Good God. Why was that so loud? I unlocked Bone Skull. Apparently. Hey, Arcade Order. Yeah, so we didn't have this choice at all. It just threw us into the tutorial and then into the game on easy. Look, that's rude. I mean, I wouldn't have started on hard, but I definitely would have started on normal. And I think we still could have won our first run. Oh, and we have access to one other person. Oh, come on. Look at this garbage for these unlocks, huh? Eat 120 human meals? Yeah, I mean, that's never happening. 120.